here's a quick review of problem 6 to figure out what the slope and y-intercept is of different linear equations. So let's start with a review of lines that any line can be rewritten in the form y equals mx plus b, where each of the parts means something. Y is simply the y-coordinate on the graph, x is the x-coordinate on the graph, and the m and b represent, this would be the growth rate or the slope, and b is the starting amount, or we're calling it y-intercept at this point in the year. Y-intercept. That's where it crosses the y-axis. So the first problem, problem A, is already in y equals mx plus b form. So we just need to identify the coefficient or number in front of x is the slope, and the non-variable that has no variable with it is the y-intercept. In this case, 5 is the slope, and 1/3 is the y-intercept. Done. For problem B is not in this form. So press pause if you haven't done so yet, and solve this equation for y. Go for it. We'll go back. Solving this for y, let me clear out some space here, and I'll solve it for y. So to get y alone, I need to get rid of the 2x. I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides of the equation. These guys cancel out. And once you subtract 2x, these guys cancel out. X minus 2x is negative x, and plus 16. The next step is we need to divide by negative 8. So divide by negative 8 to both sides, everything. By the way, the pen I'm using isn't a magic pen. It disappears by itself. So just, all right, I shouldn't use this pen, but whatever. Let me switch back to the regular pen. Divide everything by negative 8. Divided by negative 8. Here, fix this guy. This is just negative 8. So once we divide by negative 8, these guys cancel out at first. On the other side, a negative divided by negative is positive, and saying x over 8 is the same thing as saying 1/8 of x. So I chose to write it as 1/8 x instead of x over 8 for this term. In the last term, 16 divided by negative 8 is negative 2. So now we have our y equals mx plus b form. And I really shouldn't box this because our final answer is, what's the slope and what's the y-intercept? Well, the slope in our case is 1/8, and the y-intercept is negative 2. And I'll write it as its official answer, which is 0, negative 2. That's the actual location of the y-intercept. For more practice, go to YouTube, search for slope and y-intercept, and you'll find some more practice problems.